Right, we're back. It's the On The Bench podcast. Got the Grinch in the building. Grinchy, man. He had his Christmas jumper on.
Throw us a Christmas jumper, come on.
And he took it off, man.
It's in there, it's in there.
It's not there.
It's in there, you tucked it in there. It's just in that box there.
Where is it?
There you go.
Oh,
This is what
he was wearing it.
Everyone was told to bring a Christmas jumper, and he's got a right silky little number. Look at this, smooth and sleek. Oh, like a Mustang.
I knew they were going to do this.
Yeah, well, he was wearing it, and then he took it off, and he profusely refused to put it back on, so it had to come back out.
He was grinching. But anyway, I got you guys some gifts to open. So if everybody likes to open their gifts,
I got a bad feeling about this as well.
I got some gifts for you guys before I...
gifts, boy.
Oh, thanks, man.
Christmas special.
As long as it ain't a Tottenham shirt, we're all right.
Get everyone from the rival.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Speaking of Grinch.
Obviously.
Oh my god.
What's he say?
I don't know if I look like him or not. The comments are in there. James Corden was not on my bucket list for this year.
Oh, wow.
Are you asking me to step into Christmas?
All right, we're going to put these on for the episode. Well, we've all got on our Christmas t-shirts now.
Ta-da.
Happy with your t-shirt, Frankie? Got you anyway. You tried to avoid your silk joint, but we've got you back on the Grinch vibe. But yeah, anyway.
You're loving this, aren't you?
I've been stitched up with James Corden.
Sean's got the
So
James
basically, you were like, right, turn up in a Christmas jumper.
Yeah.
To which I replied straight away, look, I haven't got any. Then you were like,
No, you said I might have one somewhere.
and then you were like, right, they're definitely wearing Christmas articles and stuff clothing. That is it.
Got ya.
Thank you.
But anyway, on the bench today, got with me the Chelsea man,
Yes.
Mr. Sugar Sean in the building,
Come on.
a.k.a. what's his name?
James Corden.
James Corden. The stone busy James
Gavin and
Corden.
Stacey. Gavin. Stone busy James Corden.
And to the left of him, we got Mr. Marty Mart. It's the AFTV.
Thank you.
Glad to have you in the building, Marty.
Thank
Mr.
you, man.
Guinness.
It's great to be here.
And obviously in the corner, the T-shirt says it all. Mr. Roy Keane, the Christmas Grinch. Well, we're going to jump into the first game, Aston Villa, Man United. I've got a few questions for you guys. Do you think Aston Villa are actually in the title race at this precise moment before we get into the game?
I mean, look, technically they're in it. And, you know, there's a few teams still in it, but I don't think they're going to keep up with City and Arsenal. I think it's a two-horse race, and that's just where I think it's at right now. It's simple as that. Look, City, just look, they're playing some decent football. They really are. They're getting it together. And listen, Arsenal are playing not the best football, but they're winning games and they're getting results. And that's what you've got to do. Unlike United, who are playing well, but not getting the results.
Did you see Aston Villa's tweet, speaking about winning games? There's like they've won 10 games in a row, and that guy with that two haircuts, the Man United guy, he said he could have two haircuts.
Yeah.
Not the guy that wants to get a haircut.
Yeah. United Strand.
What do you think? What do you think, Shawnee? You reckon they're in the race? Or?
Nah, I don't even think Aston Villa will be there in and around top four anyway coming into the season.
Serious?
Yeah, it's like they've gone on a great run in it, 10 games unbeaten, 10 game winning streak, not even 10 games unbeaten, but they're playing well at the moment. But I don't know. It's that run of form. It's like, are they on a Nottingham Forest kind of run, like what they done last year, where they would put themselves in the mix for the majority of the season? But I just don't know. Like Villa are obviously a bit better than what Forest are, but yeah, I don't know. They might be up in. Well, listen, their target should be top four.
Yeah.
And realistically, they've got a shot at that, especially with what I think with us, with the fixtures towards the end of the season for us, it's quite difficult. So I wouldn't be surprised if they got a chance.
Marty, obviously you're an Arsenal fan, I'm going to ask you first. There was talks about if Unai Emery was at Arsenal, he would have won something by now. Do you think that's the case, and do you think he's a better manager also than Arteta?
I don't agree. Look, the job wasn't for him. And it's simple as that. Some clubs aren't for certain players, some clubs aren't for certain managers. And listen, he's done very well at Villa, he's done very well at other clubs. I don't think he was the right fit for Arsenal Football Club.
Yeah.
It was very similar to David Moyes at Manchester United. the idea of it. He was Scottish and the whole thing, and Ferguson handpicked him, etc. But it just didn't work out. He had the same team as Ferguson, and they finished, I think it was 8th at the end of that season. That was a title-winning side. Listen, Emery just, no disrespect to him, he's done fantastically with Villa. I think what Sean's saying as well, when a few injuries kick in, and you know, they start seeing sort of nearer at the back end of the season, I think they'll have a few problems. But fair play to him now. But no, I don't. Did I like him at Arsenal? No, I didn't. The football we were playing was terrible. We were very open. We were getting smashed at times. You know, what you are seeing under Mikel Arteta is like there isn't been a game. The last time we shipped 3 goals was, I think, a couple of over 100 games ago. I don't want to see my team conceding 4 goals, 5 goals. I think it's sloppy and unorganised.
Yeah,
I like the football.
I agree with that because a lot of Arsenal fans. One second, a lot of Arsenal fans are like, Arteta's this, Arteta that, Emery. I'm like,
We're getting that comparison over the past 2 days, isn't it?
yeah. Are you forgetting how rubbish
How bad it was.
Yeah,
listen,
it was bad.
Arsenal. Listen, at the time that Emery was in charge, Arsenal were an absolute joke.
Yeah.
Like, let's be honest, Arsenal were a joke, and everyone was hammering them. Pundits on TV, they were nowhere near where they're at now. Now we are consistently at the top. We're top of the Champions League. We're top of the Premier League. We're just about to, you know, listen, albeit I better take it by the time this goes out, the result against Palace will already be here.
Yeah.
So we're setting up a semi-final WrestleMania at Stamford Bridge. You know,
Sonny Boy will
potentially
be in
coming
the
up soon,
building.
or the Super Bowl. Do you know what I mean? However, Chelsea decide they want to try and beat us up, but you know. So listen, we're doing really well. How far will we take it? Listen, you've got to see.
What were you gonna say, Frank?
Well, I was going to say about the whole Emery Arteta situation. I think, how long did Emery get at Arsenal? Was it a year and a half?
I think it was in for a couple of years.
Yeah, it might have been a year and a half
About
or
2
so.
years, 2 seasons, I think,
But
possibly,
Arteta
yeah.
wasn't very good the first couple of years either. And Arteta got a lot of money to spend. Emery didn't get that money. And Emery was following the footsteps of Wenger, who was Arsenal's greatest ever manager in their history.
No.
So, for me, absolutely, in their history, what other manager was as good as George Graham? George Graham wasn't as successful as Arsene Wenger.
So are you saying then that Emery would be, if Emery got the money Arteta got, he would be?
If Emery had
He'd be
5
better.
years and the money that Arteta got, Emery would have won something by now. Absolutely, in my opinion, with Arsenal.
What's the influence of Arteta through these transfer signings? That's the question.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah,
know
that's a
whether
good
or
point
not
as
he
well.
buys these
Yeah.
players. So it's like when people say about, if Emery was here right now, it's a different story. Obviously, it's a different story. It's a much better side. But who built that side? Do you understand?
Yeah,
How
yeah.
much influence did Arteta actually
Did he
have
pick out, I want this
on
player, I
side?
want that
did
player, I
I
want
Well,
this player?
he would have had some say. He
Well,
might
if
not
he
have
did-
bought all the players, but he would have had some say. Absolutely, and you got to remember as well. Emery was given players like Ozil and Aubameyang. Now Ozil under Wenger was
You
obviously
can't
quality.
say that, bruv.
But he was.
Yeah,
but he
good
was.
play-
No,
yeah,
no,
brilliant.
but what did Arteta do as soon as he arrived? He got rid of them.
Yeah.
Because they were bad for the dressing room.
They were.
So he got rid of them. Now Emery, because of Emery's lack of, how can you explain it? He didn't have credit in the bank. He couldn't just come in and get rid of them. He wouldn't have been. Well, Aubameyang, I think he signed, didn't he? He signed Aubameyang, or he was signed under his reign, if I'm not mistaken. Was Aubameyang under Wenger or under Emery?
Could have been Emery, you know.
Yeah, I think it was under. I could be wrong.
think
I could
it
be
was
wrong.
Emery,
But
yeah.
regardless, he didn't have enough credit in the
Yeah,
bank.
yeah,
Whereas when Arteta came,
Wenger signed Aubameyang.
but
Was it Wenger?
Yeah,
was it
signed
Wenger?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
signed
Right,
Aubameyang.
so right in that case,
53 million quid, I think
which
he
makes
was.
my point even more. You know what I mean? It hits the nail on the head even more. Emery didn't have enough credit in the bank to come in and get rid of them. And what did Arteta do when he came to Arsenal?
Won an FA Cup.
No, hold on. But
did.
what did he do? Did he not make Aubameyang captain?
Yeah.
Right. Because he had to get them on side. He had to get them on side. And then eventually, when things started to change, and he got a bit of credit by winning the FA Cup with Emery's team, by the way, it was Emery's team. Then he was able to call shots, and then he started seeing because if I remember correctly, Aubameyang was turning up. He got made captain. He got 200k a week, whatever it
But
was.
he was
big
playing
contract,
around, yeah.
and then he started messing about after that.
Yeah,
So he got
yeah.
comfortable.
So like, saying that's like saying that Slot won the Premier League with Klopp's team.
But he did.
You did.
Right.
But he did. He absolutely
Yeah.
did.
For me personally, he
did.
took a built side.
Yeah.
One thing I do respect about what Arteta's done is he stripped the entire team out apart from Saka, Martinelli, and these are all his players now. So the point everyone's sort of going in where there's no excuses is because now these are all of his players. Every single player now, he's completely, the rebuild is complete. You're in phase 5 or whatever it is. You're at the final hurdle of the phase system or whatever you want to call it. And that's why things need to be done. I just think, personally, with the Emery situation, it wasn't a fit. And I'll tell you why. The key factors. Fans, if you think that Arsenal fans at the moment are up in arms and there's, stuff going
When
on.
he was there, it
I
was
remember
terrible,
when
yeah.
he was there being in Europa League nights on a Thursday night and the stadium was 20,000, 25,000. When you're in a stadium of that size and there's 25,000 or 20,000 people, it feels empty. And I'll tell you what, it was toxic. It was horrible. There's argument to that as well. Is under Emery, Granit Xhaka nearly walked out the door. But since Arteta came in and turned him round, I mean, it's clear to say what a player he is.
And Arteta's turned around a lot of players in
Yeah.
the team. Made them play better. The fans, look at the fans. Look at the club. I think Arteta understood what was missing at Arsenal. The fan base was disconnected.
But it took him a long
We had no
time.
spine.
But it took him a long
Yeah,
time.
but it's not going to be quick though. That's not a 1 season, 2 season thing.
Yeah, right.
Even to build a squad, it's not 1 or 2 seasons.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But then,
Look
but
how
then
long
hold
it
on,
took Alex Ferguson.
But then, I agree with you guys, and this is why like when people are calling out managers like Emery, when they're calling out other managers, this is what you like when a club's in turmoil. Right, there's a lot going wrong in that club.
Yeah.
It's not just the players; it's the structure, it's the recruitment, it's a lot more. Maybe the coaches, maybe the scouting. It could be all sorts. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So for you to be able to turn everything around, you can't do it in 6 months or a year.
course you can't.
It's near
It takes
impossible.
years.
It takes years.
6 years.
And I agree with you. Lot. I
get
think
all the
Arteta's done
transfers,
an
yeah.
incredible job. For me, he's done an amazing job. Like that's what.
I
Whether
don't
he's
think
won
it should
anything or
take.
not.
I don't think it should take as long as what it has taken.
It has to.
But I don't think it's no. But I know the whole thing about structure and rebuild and stuff like that. But it's like what Man United's at. It's and they all they keep doing is changing managers.
Yeah.
They don't change the recruitment stuff.
But maybe
and the players that they're
Do you know what
recruiting.
it is as well? Maybe Arteta. Sorry to cut you short. Maybe Arteta had a clear plan that he's brought to the ball. Look, listen, this is what I want to do. I'm going to start from the back. I'm going to get rid of this goalkeeper. I want to bring in this goalkeeper. I want to get this defender in. Once we've sorted that out, I want to get this centre mid in, this, that. Then I want to work my way forward. That's what we've done.
And
We've worked up.
Unfortunately, in today's football, where it was, I think Chelsea and Manchester City were had it. It was like the gold rush. Fortunately for them, they were, in a time when owners came in and you could just go and buy who you wanted.
Yeah, the
There was no
financial structure is
PSR.
different, yeah.
They just go and you could literally buy any manager, any player. You could spend whatever money. Now you have to equate for everything, profit wise, down to merchandise you sell. Ticket sales, players' wages. Then there's gold rush, so they could just do what they wanted to do. So, this rebuild, the reason why it's taken 6 years versus, let's be honest, with Chelsea, it took a few years. Man City, well, the original Abramovich coming in.
First year we won the league.
First year you won the league, and then
Second year we won the
under
league.
Abramovich?
Roman came in and we won the first league.
Was Ranieri under Roman Abramovich?
Ranieri.
Yeah. I thought it was wasn't it second season?
Well, Ranieri came in towards Roman came in towards the back end of our season. I'm pretty sure, and that was when they were trying to keep Zola on, and he offered Zola to stay there and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure it's towards the end of the season.
I think. Well, Jose's first full season, he won a league. Yeah.
Jose's first full season came in. That next season, that's when Jose was appointed, and he gave him what he needed to get. But I just feel like Arsenal wasn't as far as what Liverpool were in terms of when Klopp came in and said, "I need 4 years." You lot within 2 years or so was challenging City for the title. Was like your team that lost by a point. It's a title winning performance of the season. So I feel like you were already there in a shorter period of time. Maybe because you're nitpicking over a point, really. Remember, you lose the league by a point. It's fine margins.
Yeah.
That's one game. It turns your whole narrative and your whole view about a whole season around just by a one game. Like you're gonna brag about your season. You're gonna brag. You say we won the league, and there's no words to say about it. So Arsenal, I feel like were already there, and I feel like he had more of a foundation to build on than what probably Klopp had at Liverpool. That's the only thing I'm saying. I think maybe 4 or 5 years is a bit too long for what Arteta had, but it's still it's time, and like Marty said about the whole PSR stuff, it's very hard to be able to get in a load of players in now, and with the money that you have to spend and accumulate,
break it down. You got to move on players. It's hard,
it's
man.
hard. So I understand that situation, but I feel like Arsenal have already been there anyway.
Okay, sick. Let's jump into the game quickly. So, Frankie, you was up there. Morgan Rogers scored the same goal twice.
You went all the way to Birmingham.
No, but I mean, I got tickets, so why wouldn't I? It's only a couple hours.
Gosh. That must have been a sad journey, man. Man, but you lot played well.
Yeah, that was a nice consolation, wasn't it? We played well.
Yeah, but you actually did. They
No.
were the better side on the day.
Yeah, I thought we dominated. First half, we were all over them. Second half, we were still the better side. I thought when you look at Villa's midfield of Onana, Tielemans, McGinn, and Kamara, I thought they're going to sort of be all over us. You know what I mean? From the get-go, I thought we were going to get outrun in midfield and all sorts. But we controlled the game well. We utilised the wide players well. The problem when you don't have Ahmad is there's no output on one of the sides. Dorgu, you know what I mean? I do like his endeavour. I do like his sort of he's constantly trying, but in the whole game he put in one good cross for Cunha and he missed a sitter. I thought Cunha was the best player on the pitch yesterday, despite Morgan Rogers' goal. I thought he was incredible yesterday, Mateus Cunha. And I thought we definitely deserved something out of the game. We deserved to win the game, really.
Scored a goal.
Yeah, we got Marty, allow me.
Bruno off injured as well.
Bruno off injured.
That's a trouble now.
That's a big
Hamstring.
problem. Because Mainoo's now supposed to be injured.
As well.
Is he?
And Bumo's, that's why he wasn't in the squad yesterday. And Bumo's he's gone to AFCON. Ahmad's gone to AFCON. Mazraoui's gone to AFCON.
But Mainoo wasn't playing, was he?
No, he didn't play.
If he wasn't playing, has he been injured in training?
In training. He got injured in training, yeah. At
United
the worst
could be a
time.
problem.
Yeah.
So what's a hamstring injury?
A month. They're saying around a month is going to take. So.
See, I just put him in my FPL
and do you know what?
as
For
well.
all the Man United fans, who sit there criticising Bruno, you're about to see what would be without Bruno Fernandes. Because there's a lot of Man United fans who either criticise him or take him for granted when this guy has been the best signing we've made for a long, long time. Unbelievable footballer. So.
Do you not think Amorim could have done a bit different in game though? Because like obviously he brought Lisandro Martinez into midfield. He didn't play too bad, but he could have dropped Mount into that 8 role, which he's done before.
He could
and
have
asked him to go and do it.
Yeah, he could have, but
Ugarte as well, by the way, absolutely. That's a bad signing.
Even
signed him?
Amorim's
Did
called him out in
Amorim sign
training.
him as well?
Yeah, but even
Yeah,
Amorim
bad
called him
signing.
out in training because he played for Amorim at Sporting.
Yeah.
And he said, "You're not the same player."
Okay.
I'm sort of paraphrasing here, but he said something along the lines of, "You're not the same player that I remember at Sporting." But I think to go back to what you're saying, Sean. I mean, to be fair, our bench is bare, man. We gave
I know it's bare, I know.
two academy players their debut yesterday. Jack Fletcher got his debut. Darren Fletcher's
Oh,
son,
serious?
and
Yeah.
Shea Lacey got his debut as well. They've been in and around the first team for a while now.
Where does Jack Fletcher play?
Midfield number 8.
So he's gonna get a
He
he's
played
gonna get
alright.
a run then.
You'll get
If
right.
you ain't got no players.
To be fair, I thought Lisandro Martinez played really well.
Yeah, he
yesterday
done well when he came on.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of teams are going to have to accommodate for the AFCON, and a lot of players are being brought in that were from the academy or barely played, who've been on the bench. Sunderland had the same thing. They played against Brighton away. They had a couple of their youth players, like 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 22-year-olds playing in the camp, starting, and they wouldn't have started if the African players were here. So.
No, you're right. You're right. You can't make up.
There's no excuses.
There's no
for
excuses.
anyone.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, some teams are built different, and you don't have too many African players. You lot don't have many African players.
Well
anyway,
done,
so-
boys.
No,
Didn't
didn't send any. I don't think we
We
got
got
any.
none.
No, we haven't. We've got
My
none.
man was the last
Yeah.
one, but he's.
Can I just say the maddest thing about that is you just say about the squad depth and what you got on the bench. You got no FA Cup football, no Carabao Cup, no Champions League, no Europa League, and you've got Premier League football, and you've got a threadbare bench. This is Manchester United football club.
But like I just said to you, we've got 3 players that have gone to AFCON, all starters by the way.
Yeah, but you got to factor that in. But at the beginning of the season,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Not being funny.
yeah.
As a football manager, that's your job to go. Listen, AFCON's coming up, so I'm going to lose some players. And
No,
you
no,
know,
you're right, you're right.
midpoint
They're
Christmas,
gonna go- he's gonna know they're
fixture
going, yeah.
pile up. Chance I'm going to lose those 3 players, and if we've got a couple of injuries, and we're not playing that well. This is the situation I'm going to be in.
But this is what Man United squad's come down to now. And like
Yeah, it
I
has.
said, Bruno went off at half time injured, and Kobe Mainoo, who Amorim has been saying is the step in for Bruno, has got himself injured in training as well. So that's 5 first team players that are gone from your squad. Now, you take away any team, 5 starters or 5 first team players, you're going to struggle, especially
we're
quality
top
of
of the
Bruno
league.
Fernandes.
Well,
Hey?
We're top of the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're
we
top of the
ain't
league, but you have been struggling. You have been
we're top
struggling.
of the
Your
league.
Top of the
performances
league.
ain't the same.
We're
top of the
Champions
league.
League.
Yeah, but you. So why did you lose to Villa the other day?
Performances
What
don't
did you?
matter.
What did you say to me
We're
last week
top
when you
of
lost to
the
Villa?
league.
No.
You don't struggle top of the league, Frank.
Answer my question.
You
One second.
don't struggle
Well,
top
answer
of
my
the
question.
league.
Last
There's
week.
no argument.
No.
We're top
I'm
of
asking you a
everything.
question. I'm asking you a question.
He's asking
1 second.
performance based.
Yeah.
Last week when you played Villa and you lost 2-1, what did you say to me is the reason why you lost?
Can't remember. What did I say?
You said injuries.
Because they scored more goals.
That's it. No. You said injuries. We got injuries.
Yeah.
That's what you said.
But we're still top.
So that's but you're
But
top.
we're struggling.
Okay, you're not
There's a
struggling.
difference between
but your
injury-
performances
but we're
are
not struggling.
Okay, all right.
Do you know what it
End
is?
of the argument.
Like-
No, that's fine.
We're not struggling.
Can I
I'm
just-
struggling.
No, you're not
How
struggling.
about Arsenal struggling?
Result-wise, you're not struggling.
All right, there
but
you go.
performances are not up there. If your performances carry on, you will hit a curb soon. You will hit a curb. I promise you will.
Do you know what it
Unless
is?
you get players
Do you
back
know
from
what it is?
injury.
It's you guys are playing well, right? But you're not getting results. we're not necessarily playing that well.
Yeah,
But we're still
and
getting
that's a sign of a
results.
good team.
There you
That's
go.
a sign of a good team. Same as Villa. Villa didn't play well yesterday, but they got the 3 points.
I think if
That's a sign of a good team.
I think if it
Villa
continues,
good at home as well. Sorry, go
but
on.
I think if it continues when obviously performances don't match results, it inevitably the performances will match its results over time.
Exactly.
But-
that's my point. Exactly.
Yeah, but
it
it's
will.
only a
but
few
it's-
Hold on,
games.
sorry,
it's-
Sean.
it's-
To touch on what you're saying, what did Liverpool do at the start of the season? Do you remember how many games Liverpool were lucky in their performances? They were getting the results, but their performances weren't in. If you don't start performing, eventually it will catch up with you because what's going to happen is those fine margins.
Arsenal's been here though.
All right, we'll see.
You know, and then
We've
they went
been
on
here,
to,
man.
they,
We'll see.
yeah, but
We'll see.
they
Time
lost
will
9 in 12. I think it would be
also
unbelievable.
It's also a good turnaround though. It's like Arsenal's game the other day where they struggled and they were like the late goal that came against them the other day. That should have been. It should have finished the draw. If
What,
that,
the
if-
Wolves one?
Yeah, the Wolves one. It's like the goal comes late. You're thinking there's not enough time to turn it around. 5 minutes is turned around. The winner's turned back around. So
that's
it's-
the thing. That's the thing with Arsenal,
That's
right?
what Arsenal. Even if the performance
There
weren't
you go.
great,
And
they
do you know
still found a
what?
way to
That
turn it
first
around.
half against Wolves was the worst I've seen Arsenal play up till 60 minutes
Terrible.
Yeah.
all season. They were absolutely diabolical,
And for
right?
you to be winning,
But then we got the goal. Then they've gone down our end and they've scored. And then
Late.
literally, like that usually, listen, in season's gone by, that's a draw. Or they go on to win it. What happened? We pick the ball up, bang, it's in the back of their net.
it weren't 75 minutes. It was 90th minute.
90th
So
minute,
it's like
yeah.
you're asking for a turnaround of a shift of
Yeah.
of intensity to the game and direction of how you want to play for 5 minutes. And
Yeah.
Arsenal found a way to
But
win.
you can't tell me that you're not nervous when City are playing well and picking up points as well. You can't tell me you're not nervous.
I'm obviously you're gonna be
Arsenal
nervous.
played the
But
trickier
do
fixtures
you know what?
already.
Also, on the contrary to that, I remember when City weren't playing well and they were dropping a lot of points this season.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
that's
thing,
true.
what I see with this Arsenal side, and until I see us start losing games or a bad run of form, I just understand because I've seen this before. When I watched the Invincibles, when I watched them in 91, when I've watched all these title-winning sides, you get periods. Manchester United. I remember great Manchester United sides. I remember the treble-winning side. They had some terrible games, but then they went on to win the treble. When you're winning football competitions, it ain't always pretty,
Yeah, you
and
can't
it's
expect to play
about
38
when you
games.
get ugly.
But
and
how
you
many
dig
good
in.
games have you had though? How many
Oh,
excellent performances have you had
Bayern
this
Munich,
season?
they got smoked
No, but
3-1.
Arsenal dominated a lot.
Atletico Madrid
beat up Tottenham.
There's
Battered
been a
Tottenham.
few, man. We've had
We'll see.
Leeds
We'll see.
Leeds got smoked, and I mean, beating Leeds ain't for everyone. They got done. Was it 5-0? Was it? Yeah. I mean, that's not everyone's
smashed.
in that. Yeah. I mean, that's-
Honestly, you lot, man, the arrogance is on another level.
Why?
I can't deal with this, man.
No, but you have
deal
played
with
the
it.
difficult fixtures. It's,
Yeah, that's it.
I can't
We
understand.
played the majority of our games.
Most of
hard.
your hard-
Yeah, but
Away games.
the Wolves was meant to be a walkover, and look how that turned out.
But you know
just
how
about
it
snuck
can
a
be.
win.
But they just got
Yeah, but
battered
you
by
get them,
you lot battered them before.
yeah.
So obviously they're not going to go and get battered again. They have
But
to
why
fix
not?
up.
Why not? It happens.
No, but you know if you lose 4-0, it's very rare
So
to get
so
battered
you
again.
only scraped them 2-1 because we battered them. Is that what you're
Obviously,
saying?
they're going to get a
Jesus
bollocking from
Christ.
the
Yeah, that's
manager.
it.
Come on.
You teed them up for us. So, and with that, listen, like I said as well, the thing with this Arsenal side, which, listen, you can't ask for any more. In over 100 games, we ain't conceded more than 3 goals or 3 goals or more in one game. That is resolute. That is solid. Right there. I know that chances are every time I watch my club, I'm not going to come away with some mad... Listen, that 4-4 draw against Bournemouth, that was fantastic football. I enjoyed that game. But obviously you wouldn't because you walked away from a point at home against Bournemouth. Now... Listen, again, this is Manchester United, and listen, it's great football, but shipping that amount of goals to Bournemouth ain't really
No, I
the
agree
one.
with
Do
you.
you know
It's
what I
not good
mean?
enough. Yeah, it's not good
The
enough.
Amarim stats are blinding as it is. It's like 40, 50 games. I think it's like 50 games, 14 wins.
When does he go?
It's crazy.
When do you look to move him
shouldn't
on
be.
then? Where'd you go from
Because
here?
you-
It's like it's the same revolving thing about what even they're talking about at Chelsea. That's why I say Chelsea and Man United are not too far away from what they're both like as clubs and how they're being run at the moment. If you haven't got the quality on the pitch, it doesn't matter who you bring in, they're going to have the same similar kind of performances. People think you could just work wonders with mediocre players. I'm not saying that we aren't better than most of the league. We are. That's why we're where we are. But at the same time, to win a league title, it's got to be completely flawless almost. Because this is what I'm saying. Look at the opinions of what Frank has. He wants Arsenal to be spotless for 38 games of performances.
No, that's not.
No, but it's
sure.
not. But I'm
That's
just.
not what
But
I
no,
said.
no, but it's like struggling to Wolves. Them fixtures happen every year.
Yeah, they do.
You will have fixtures where you play against a crap team.
Don't
on one day.
forget Wolves. They got beaten 1-0 by Villa. That was a tight game, man.
that
that could have
was,
gone
yeah.
either way.
It's how you come out of the game, and Arsenal come out of the game.
And at the end of the season, right, not being funny, if we lift the Premier League trophy, I ain't going to look back at the
No, of
Wolves
course you
game
don't.
and
Yeah,
go,
of course
that
you
was
don't.
unacceptable. You can't win trophies like this. You cannot. I'm not having it. Next year, you need to win every game. It's just unrealistic.
3
Like,
points
football
is
don't
3
go-
points
yeah.
at the end of the day. No matter how you get it.
Get the points on the
them
board,
points.
mate.
If the majority of the time you're good, that's all that matters.
Yeah, that's what matters. But City, like, we'll move on to the City game because they are looking dangerous.
They are.
What's it, 3-0, 3 games in a row?
Yeah.
And not easy games as well. They're just spanking people. Sunderland. Who else did they want to beat? They beat Sunderland 3-0.
Nottingham Forest.
Nottingham Forest 3-0. And
I don't rate
West
Forest.
West
Yeah,
Ham.
West Ham. I feel like they've had two better of their fixtures to be able to smack some people up, but they're performing a lot better than what they were. Doku's playing well. Cherky is
Yeah.
the
He's
guy
starting to come,
who's
yeah.
come in now, and that's what's changed their kind of way.
Yeah,
around.
he's
Remember I told you?
ridiculous.
Remember I told
I don't,
you?
the Ballon d'Or's not there yet. But
No, not Ballon d'Or.
No.
No, he said in a couple of seasons, he said.
I don't even
think
within
he'll
2
ever
years,
win
I
the
think.
Ballon
No, I didn't say he was going to win.
No,
it,
sorry,
to be fair.
nominee.
I said
Nominee.
he'll be like a top 10 nominee or something.
Yeah, 100%. Like Cherky, he's one of the very few players that are actually entertaining to watch.
Cold.
What do you think of the? Sorry, sir. What do you think of the news about Maresca at the end of the season potentially going to City instead of Pep?
Yeah, but that's what's been filtered through throughout the whole week, and we've been running spaces on Twitter every single day.
Oh,
about it.
serious? What's that?
But
Apparently Pep's going at the end of the season,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
saying about Pep might be gone at the end of the season. I just feel like it's negative stuff. I'm like, just when Man City starting to play well again, now
good.
you're linking Pep out the door.
Yeah.
And
good.
It's just them kind of them negative narratives around the press always follow through onto game days, and it's like. It's for Arsenal fans, you're
Fantastic.
loving it, but
Yeah,
it's just,
keep it going. Good old British press, mate. Yeah.
But Maresca's stuff, obviously, he's worked alongside certain people before in it, so it's just. I think he's an okay coach, but is he great? On the weekend, I thought he made a catastrophic error on the weekend with the Chelsea game. So it's
Yeah, that was a bit of a bad result for you boys, wasn't
yeah,
it?
but
Newcastle are a good side, though,
yeah, but
man.
you go to
Especially at
Newcastle.
home.
You
yeah.
go to Newcastle,
Tough
and
game.
you're going in there, and you're playing Cole Palmer, who's just come back from an injury, in midfield with Reece James, who's not the most hard-working midfielder in that team.
Good free
like
kick,
I told you, so yeah, I know good free kick. But I'm saying where his benefits are sometimes, it's like when he has good games like that and he works hard previous game, it's like he takes his foot off after the next game and he patrols around and he's jogging around the place. He's not really trying to get in.
He's not giving a full 100.
He's not giving it 100. So you go into a midfield battle and you're up against them three at Newcastle. It's hard. And Palmer's just come back from injury. He's not going to run for you. And that's what happened. We literally was getting run through that midfield, left, right, and centre. That first half.
But they
was
done
probably,
it to Man City as well, though. When
yeah, but
they
you got to go and pack
ran
up the midfield.
Yeah.
And we didn't pack up the midfield and
Speaking
we
of
got run through.
midfields as well. Like, let's say we get through the Palace game, and then obviously it's the Super Bowl at your place. How do you feel Casido's not in again?
For your game.
Yeah,
Is he missing your game?
yeah.
Why?
Yellow. He had a yellow card for clapping the ref.
But
Suspended.
is that suspended for your game?
Yeah, for the semi-final, he's suspended for the.
Oh, semi-final. Yeah. Oh, the
Yeah.
cup game. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cup. When we you lot beat Palace, innit?
No, not
Play
yet.
tomorrow.
Well, we don't know.
Ah, see,
By
you
the
like
time.
to play Palace yet? Don't talk too early, Marty.
It's at Emirates, man.
It doesn't matter where it is. You
Bro,
can't
no,
talk too
Palace,
early.
they've dropped form as well.
But
Don't
if
worry
we
about
do
that,
play
yeah.
you over the 2 legs, I think we lose anyway because I
Yeah.
think our away form is not great when we play big sides. We haven't played any of the big sides away. This is what I'm trying to say to you. Our position in the league.
Played us and you lost. But we're
Yeah,
not a
we
big
played
side,
you
are
lot.
we?
We played you
You
lot.
said
not-
big, yeah. You
Yeah,
corrected
we're
yourself.
not, you're 11th. I think you're like, where are you in the league?
We
Like
beat-
10th,
no,
we
I
beat-
don't even check the
no.
table anymore.
We beat you, didn't we?
Yeah, 1-0, yeah.
But it's we haven't played City away. We ain't played Arsenal away. We ain't played Liverpool away. We ain't played
Wouldn't worry about
Aston
Liverpool.
Villa away.
Yeah.
We haven't played any of them teams away. So them kind of fixtures there for me is where you're going to see the real Chelsea get tested. People say we turn up in big games, but I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
do you know what?
confident.
To be fair, Sean, you lot are the sort of team that could lose at home to Leeds and then go and beat Liverpool at Anfield. Do you know what I mean? It's,
Well,
it's that sort of
Chelsea is
inconsistency.
aware
Is it
that,
like
isn't
that?
it?
It is, but that's where I moan about this team, and that comes down to the pure quality of the team because quality will win you the majority of your games and perform well the majority of your games. He's had to squad rotate with a couple players, and it hasn't worked well with some of the players that he's brought in. On the weekend, it looked good on paper, but when you're up against that Newcastle side at home, Newcastle's midfield.
They're a
is-
good
is
side,
different.
man. I like
But then
Newcastle.
he changed it round second half.
Yeah.
Changed the whole
Chelsea
system
were
around
brilliant
second half,
second
and they had a kick up their arse and they went out there and they tried hard in the second half, and we looked like
Sean,
we could have won.
what's
the
your
game.
thoughts on Garnacho?
Yeah, he's useless. He was useless on the weekend. He's useless. He's genuinely useless.
I've been telling this guy this.
His output, his end product is useless. I'm like, it's like Aston Villa used to have wingers, weren't necessarily great for them. They've changed their whole system. They don't even have wings no more. Aston Villa just got inverted midfielders.
Yeah.
Compact the midfield, play ball throughout the middle, get their wing backs in behind. They're working their arse off. Us, we literally give so much, like, you need to do something for us.
On the wing.
Pedro Neto, you need to do something. Gittins, you need to do something. Garnacho, you need to do something. Garnacho can have... He's like he teases you, and then his end product is absolutely crap. It's like it doesn't finish the job, but it's that's what it is.
You got you through the League Cup time midweek, didn't he?
Yeah, but like flipping hell, man. We're playing Cardiff City.
Yeah, but you struggled until he came on.
Yeah, I know,
You
but like,
struggled
well,
until he
no,
came on.
Enzo Fernandez also came on, I think, and it kind of.
Are you upset about selling Madueke? Because your wingers, Neto's decent.
I think at the club that what we asked for them to do and the freedom that they get on the pitch, I don't think Madueke, he was all right, but I still think he replicates the same stuff at Chelsea. It's just being in that system at Arsenal, it's a lot better for him, a lot easier for him, a lot more dangerous. There's so many elements at Arsenal that are dangerous that they have to worry about so much other things. We're isolating our wingers to say, right, you're not getting no like the defense is like we're telling the defense you're not getting no danger from nowhere else. You're just getting it from the wingers.
Okay, yeah.
And they're dealing with the wingers well, and that's what Madueke had a problem with. We asked a lot from Madueke, he just didn't have it. So for what we're asking for our players in certain positions, they're not able to do that.
But I think he was good. You used to drive into the box.
Yeah, he weren't bad.
And that's what you want your wingers to do, to get into dangerous spaces, get a corner,
he's better than Garnacho,
create a chance, stuff like that. I think
Scored, was it 10 goals last season or 12?
He done all right.
Did he get a hat-trick as well?
I think he had a hat-trick.
Yeah, the hat-trick as well.
But he done better. He would have been better than Garnacho and Gittins. And that's the thing for me. That's why I moan. I'm like, you're supposed to be progressing with your transfer signings. You're regressing. So for me, it's not good enough.
I've been saying this for a long time. Literally, start of the season. At what point do Chelsea... I mean, Thiago Silva's now gone to Porto. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if he's still got the physicality for the Premier League. I don't know. But the point I'm trying to make is, like, Chelsea have to start buying a little bit of experience, man. You have to. You need experience.
The funniest thing is, defensively, we're all right.
But are you, though? But are you?
I don't know.
No, we're third.
Against
we're third,
Newcastle, that goal.
No, but we're third. No, but in terms of goals conceded, we're like third most goals conceded in the league. Third least goals conceded in the league. We're on. We've won goal. I think City have conceded 16 goals. We've conceded 17 goals. Arsenal's conceded 10 goals. It's like we ain't conceded bundles, but we don't score goals. We've scored 27 goals or something like that.
I think that will change though once Palmer gets kicking.
Well, Palmer coming back to fitness is important for us, but at the same time, it's like I don't feel. In terms of the fact that you look at our defense, you say, is it good enough? But then last season you said it overachieved because you look at the players and you're thinking they're not that great, but we had a good defensive record. But again, this season you look at them, you're like, we've rotated so much and the quality ain't great, and we're still keeping relatively low amount of goals. Maybe it's the way that Maresca plays, and that's what I've been saying because we look like we're so boring to watch.
Yeah.
But at times with the Chelsea defence, you are good. You're great. You like you said, the goals to see, but at times you just look so messy.
Yeah, because
you're prone to errors and all over the place.
They've got such a young team. This is exactly what I'm saying. I promise you, like, if you get a bit of experience, look, in every game, it's very hard to dominate a game for 90 minutes. It's very hard, right? You're always going to give up a spell to the opposition team, 10, 15, 20 minutes. And if you concede a goal or whatever in that time, and you've only scored one in the time that you're dominating or you haven't scored, then all of a sudden you're in all sorts of trouble. But this is why you need experienced players in the team to be able to guide you. Arsenal, for example, with players like Declan Rice. Declan Rice is what, 26, 27, 26, whatever. But he's got so much experience because he's been playing Premier League football since he was 18. Like, you need these players in your side. David Raya's got a few years of experience in the Premier League. Now, don't get me wrong, you've got Robert Sanchez who's experienced, but Robert Sanchez isn't a world beater, let's be honest.
He's not on the pitch. It's the experience. The experience definitely matters. It's just that when we give up opportunities to other teams, that's when they're getting they get a lot of great chances. We don't have to give up many chances for teams to take advantage of it. But that's why I give props to Maresca on that side of things, because if he's able to make us, in a way, he's boring, but as long as you're on the ball, you're not going to concede. But that's the problem we have. It's like we're boring to watch. We're boring in build-up because we want to keep possession calmly and not give up the chances because they're worried about the chances they give up for exactly that purpose. Inexperience, and also just they're not good enough.
Do you know what? I'll take it back to you lot. Who did you lot buy from Chelsea a couple of years ago? Jorginho. and 12 million.
All of them.
What a player.
Bargain.
What?
And he was a good player for Chelsea.
Yeah, but
Really good
possession
player.
based, it's them kind of players. You want possession-based players. You want to keep
to
the ball.
control the
You don't wanna
game.
give the ball away.
Because especially when you've got players like Caicedo who are brilliant. I love Caicedo. I think he's an unbelievable midfielder. But sometimes he makes silly decisions. He's rash, like you saw against Arsenal. So you need a cool head in there sometimes to take the pressure off, win a foul, win a free kick, get you over the line. And Chelsea's model is really, really good in my opinion. Like what you guys are trying to do, you've made so much money, and I get it. I see what you're saying. Buy
I don't
all the
think
best
we
young
made that much
players.
money.
You sell well.
You sell
Chelsea
very well.
Yeah, we sell well, but we've got a lot of stock there that's not going to get back our money. I don't think. Personally,
But you're going to take a few hits anyway. But like I said, I've been banging the same drum for a long time. Chelsea have to get some experience in the team. You need experience, man.
how old's Zubimendi?
26.
26, yeah.
And funny enough, I done an episode with Lee the other day, judges.
Oh, yeah.
And like we done a little quiz. There was a quiz and a poll that got put out, and it was like they asked 1,000 people who was the transfer signing of the season,
Zubimendi.
and it was Zubimendi. So
Yeah. Do you know why? 50 million quid.
I said it.
What a player. I think personally, look, I do rate Caicedo, and I know, listen, that people ain't going to agree with it, and I'm just saying this because I'm an Arsenal fan, but he was half the price of Caicedo. He can do everything that Caicedo does.
Not Marty. He's a different player, Marty.
He can, and they both play in the same position. But what you get with Zubimendi is he's not rash, and he won't let your team down. He won't pick up stupid red cards or stupid bookings or go and try and break someone's leg. That's what you get with Caicedo, which is great if you're in a battle, but also you need that professional head that's just gonna. Because the reality is that's letting your team down.
I know, but it's different profiles of mine. You lot play with a 6 build-up. We don't play with a 6 build-up. We play with a 6 who's asked to build up, but also asked to
Clean
run
up.
around and clean up.
Yeah, but
And we play
Zubimendi
2
does run
10s.
around and clean up.
No, he does. But I'm saying he's got Rice, who's the most elite breaker of play in a box-to-box transition game.
Yeah.
So you want, when you've got someone like him beside you, all you need is always that calm head that can dictate play. Because Zubimendi is the party replacement that you lot needed. And it maybe even be an upgrade because Partey has come to the end of his career.
I think
Zubimendi is at 26 and he's just at it.
Like I said, with that bookings, Partey picked up that booking against Real Madrid in the Champions League semi-final, which meant he was out for the first leg against PSG. That's letting your team down. He knows he's on a booking. It's at the end of the game. The game's buttoned up. What are you doing?
Partey was sometime-ish as well, though. He had a lot of games where he was like lazy.
Yeah, and this does count for a lot on a football pitch. Like, not just picking up stupid red cards or stupid
I agree with
bookings.
Marty,
100%. It's discipline,
Yeah.
which you need. Listen,
Controlled aggression.
It's a very fine balance of being aggressive and winning duels, winning battles, and letting the team know that you are there and you ain't going away and you ain't going to get walked over, but also at the same time not picking up a booking when you need to pick up. Like Calafiori, he was on 4 bookings, and then the game again before Wolves, he picks up bookings so he can sit out against Wolves.
Well, you hear stories anyway.
That's what you
players.
do.
You hear of stories when they retire of people when they talk about specific games. They'll be like, well, he was on 4 bookings.
You have
we
to.
knew that he was on 4 bookings. So everyone else said, we're all going to take one for the team and we're going to put in the challenges that need to get put in. You hear these stories from players. So it's like they're very aware of where they're at.
What's going
well,
on?
well, the better professionals know where they're at. And they say, right, well, we need to step in for my man today.
Yeah.
We need to take a challenge. We need to take the fouls. We need to be aggressive.
That game before, if Calafiori didn't pick up that booking, I'd be pretty disappointed because Mr. Wolves, no, we won the game. Listen, it was tight. But if you're going to miss any game, listen, against the team that is potentially going to be the worst ever Premier League team,
Take it there.
That's the team you want to
yeah.
sit out and have Miles Lewis-Skelly play, or
Nearly backfired, to be fair.
Yeah,
Do you
listen,
think he's been the sign of the season?
Me, Zubimendi. On a whole, I don't know, because Ekitike is a baller, man.
Yeah, I
You can't rule out Ekitike.
Ekitike was second.
Yeah,
But
you can't rule him
Zubimendi
out.
was first.
Do you know what it is with Zubimendi? It's the quality you get, the profile of the player, and for 50 million quid. That sort of player goes for 100 million quid. That's it. That sort of level of quality of midfielder. If we paid 100 million from, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. No one would speak. We wouldn't be sitting here now saying, "Oh, that was too much money.
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't have paid 100 million. He's not worth it. He's worth 50."
Well, he's got the Euros in his locker anyway now as well. So he's got a Euro title, and now you're going to see what happens with Merino and him. Because like I said about the whole sign of Merino before, Merino was bought to be a Rice replacement, just in case anything happened to Rice. He's an 8. So you've got a 6-8 combination possible to be playing there, which is the Spanish 6 and 8.
Yeah, they know each other. Yeah, they know each other well.
Marino-
And older guards.
Marino is
so they
actually,
play with each other.
Marino
They
is
play
actually
together at Sociedad.
he's actually a centre
all
back,
three
a
of them.
6, an 8, a 10, and a 9. Marino's a phenomenal player. He can play in all them positions.
Marino's a striker.
Yeah, no, but okay.
He's not a midfielder. He's a striker.
No. Do you know what?
He's
He's a centre back as well. He's a centre back. He's a 6. He's an 8. He's a 10. He's a 9. Right? But do you know what? He walks in to, I'd say, probably 85% of Premier League teams as a number 9.
Jesus Christ.
You're walking to Man United, mate.
You wouldn't have him at Man United as a
a
number
striker?
9?
Not as a striker, no.
Oh,
He's better than any striker that you've got right now.
He suits the way you lot
I
play
know, but-
because you're very set.
better than
piece
Zaksky in a
orientated.
9.
You're very
Mate.
like
Sesko?
that's what it is.
Sesko's
Mate.
dog.
Honestly, man, I don't like.
Sesko's
Honestly,
terrible.
Ollie, look at the stats, man.
85% of Premier League teams does a 9. You're saying he gets into 85%.
As a number 9,
That's like
100%.
16 teams, Marty.
Yes,
16,
I know.
17 teams.
But he doesn't obviously
He
get
doesn't
into
get to
City.
Liverpool.
He gets into
He
Arsenal.
don't get to Liverpool.
He don't get to City.
Cities, right?
And
I don't think he gets into Man United as a bloody number 9.
Over
right?
Sesko.
He don't. He don't
Over
get,
Sesko.
So, does he get
And
into
Zaksky.
Aston Villa?
How many goals David scored on
Does he
goals?
get into Aston Villa over Ollie Watkins?
yes, all day long.
Right now he does. Watkins
Nah.
been
Does he
get into-
dude
Nah,
as well.
all day
Oh,
long?
look at
Watkins
this
was very
season.
good
No,
yesterday.
this season he's been poor
Mate.
though.
You could say he gets into half the teams. Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
The only teams he don't get into is Liverpool and City. That's it. He gets into Arsenal's team as a number 9.
Yeah, because you had all your strikers injured.
Not all of
That's
them.
why. Because you had your strikers in. Because Havertz is injured and Gyökeres is injured. So that's why he has to play number 9.
Yeah, but
Otherwise, you wouldn't see number
Gyökeres
9.
is sitting on the bench sometimes,
So,
though,
so
he's even
why is he
there.
not playing number 9 now that
Gyökeres
Gyökeres
does
is
sit on
back?
the bench
Why is
for
he
him.
not playing number 9 now that Gyökeres is back? Because Gyökeres ain't
I
scoring.
guarantee
He
you
scored a
Gyökeres will be on
penalty.
the bench. I guarantee you Gyökeres will be on the bench
When?
soon. He'll be on the bench
You're
on
not
When
Marino.
Havertz
getting
comes
yourself
back,
on
yeah.
Marino. You're not getting ahead.
No, he ain't. No, he ain't.
Have you seen the goals he scores?
I know
though?
he
He's a
scores
good
heavy.
Seen his
finisher.
record? Have you seen his record? Made a
He's
goal.
got a good touch. He can score with
scores.
his foot. He can score with his head.
Yeah,
Do you know what? McTominay gets into 85% of Premier League teams as a number 9. Is that fair
No, he
argument?
don't. As an
Is that
attacking
fair
midfielder, he
argument?
does.
He got nominated for a Ballon d'Or. He finished 17th in the
He's
Ballon
a
d'Or
baller.
awards.
Well, Tommy's a
So-
baller.
It's like, come on, man.
Is
Like,
McTominay
guys, let's
playing
just,
as a number 9?
guys, let's just calm down a bit.
Calma.
Is
Yeah,
McTominay
Calma.
playing?
No, he's not playing as a number 9. But he crashes the box the same way Marino does. Because Marino doesn't always stay up there.
Marino's playing as a number 9. As a number 9.
He's playing as a false 9 though. He's
No,
not
he's
playing
playing as a legitimate
This
number
is a
9.
9.
like
a
80. I
legitimate
can't. Do you know
9.
what? Let's just move it on, man. Because like 85%.
What's your beef with Marino, man?
I don't have beef with
He's got
Marino.
Sesko. That's
beef.
why he's upset.
He's got proper Marino
Sesko
beef.
lost a
A lot
one-on-one
of
sitter yesterday. You know what I
I'll
mean?
tell you what. Let's go for the Premier League table then. And you're telling me that he gets into all these clubs, yeah?
Yeah, go on then.
Right. 1 second. Let's have a
Tell
look.
us where you are in the league as well while you're at it.
Yeah, I'll tell you where we're on the league. Where we're on the league. Right. So you got City, no. Villa, no. Who's
Villa
your
is-
striker?
Villa-
He might get in at Chelsea, to be honest.
João
Who's your
Pedro.
striker?
They call it João
João
Pedro.
I'm not having him over João Pedro. Sorry.
What?
Liverpool, no.
What? He scored more goals than João Pedro.
Crystal Palace over Mateta, no.
all day long.
Newcastle over Waltemar, no.
I don't know about
So that's
Voldemar.
it. So that's 85% done. The argument's done. That's it.
Voltemada.
Finished. That's it. It's done. That's it. It's done.
Voltemada. I'll give you Voltemada.
Okay, right. That's
We'll give
it.
you
João
Newcastle Voltemada.
I just gave you 4 or 5 clubs now.
Would you take
He's-
him over João Pedro?
João Pedro.
Up top?
I can't
Listen,
even believe
we're
we're having this
struggling for
argument, man.
goals.
So listen, would you take Marino up top as a number 9 right now?
Give him a
He will
goal.
get
Yeah,
more
you give him a
goals.
go, man. Wait, honestly,
Sean,
would you
don't-
take him?
Sean's a
I'd give
football
him a
man.
goal,
He'd give him a
because
goal.
we
He
ain't
gets
got
goals.
I've
goals.
just given you City, Liverpool, Villa, and Newcastle.
No,
That's
This
Villa.
four
season
teams.
you're getting over
Villa,
Watkins
I'm
though.
sorry.
Watkins ain't bagged
Mate,
no
I'm-
goals.
Watkins
In
could-
what world
mate,
are
Watkins
you
could
not
hit a
living in?
goal.
Goal
honestly.
scorer. As a goal scorer, he gets in. What are you talking
Mate,
about?
Marino's
Do you know
a
what?
man.
What do you
As
want
a
your
second
striker to
striker,
do? What do you
alright.
want your striker to do?
What
What's your striker there to score?
Not just score goals, but make
No,
the right runs.
what is the
make the right-
striker's job?
Yeah, ultimately to score goals.
Alright,
but
that's
why
it.
is Gyökeres not doing anything for you
Because
then?
he's not getting fed properly.
Marino's
yeah,
better than him.
Okay, right. Let's just leave it there, man. He's not getting fed properly.
That's what it
so
is.
What? So what? You think Marino's going to get exactly the same service?
No, he makes his own chances.
No,
That's
he
how
doesn't
good
always
he
make
is.
his own chances because a lot of them are crosses from corners
not all
or
of
set
them,
pieces.
He's
Not
scored.
all of them.
Oh, you're forgetting the goals he's
Mate,
scored.
he scored some
When
bangers,
you go
mate.
home, type in.
No, I'm not going to
Marino's
go over
greatest
type that because
goals.
I don't waste my evenings, mate.
Marino masterclass or
No, let's move it on, man.
I'd
because
put in-
honestly,
just type in
I
Mikel
told you
Merino
lot, I told you lot not
highlights.
tonight. I told you lot not tonight.
Mikel-
85% of teams he gets into.
No. Mikel Merino highlights. Watch it. Trust me. It's
I
a
just gave
banger.
you Crystal Palace as
It's a
well. You don't
real-
get over Mateta.
Oh,
That's
mate.
5 teams
Well, Mateta
already.
at the moment, Mateta can't hit a barn door.
No, mate. He's still a
Seriously.
better striker than Marino.
Well, not
You're not going
currently.
to sit there and be like, all right, we'll give you 70 million for Marino, 50, 60 million for Marino to play up front for us. You're not going to do that. No one's going to do that.
I don't think we paid that much for him.
I
How
just
much
don't
you
know-
pay for him?
I just don't know how the math is mathing. 85% is like 16 and a quarter teams.
Don't man.
Hey, mate, he walks into. I'll give you
80% I can
Voltemada.
understand.
I'll give you
I don't know about
Voltemada.
85.
Honestly,
So, Newcastle, no, we
Yeah.
said that. That's
Man
what we
City,
still doing.
Liverpool. Man City, Liverpool. Other than that,
Yeah.
I think he walks
I-
into the rest of
I
them.
agree. I was like, well, let's move on anyway.
Let's leave Frank.
Let's jump into Frank's. He's grinching.
Frank.
He's gonna go and break a Christmas tree, dude.
I can't deal with this. Man. Honestly, I can't deal with this.
Alright.
Liverpool, though.
Liverpool.
Who took the stocking,
Yeah, did you
who
see
took the stocking out of your
Ekitike?
chimney?
All right, Liverpool, Tottenham,
Yeah.
Ekitike. But we're not going to talk about him. Did you see his
So
picture?
I talk about strikers, right?
Did you see his picture?
Who?
Ekitike.
Nah.
Oh, let's not talk about it. Did you see it?
Sees what?
There's a picture going viral there saying some madness about the
No,
picture.
I don't want to see that.
It's like he popped a blue pill.
Oh, is it?
No.
It's
Crazy.
It's crazy.
What was
but
that
anyway.
celebration about, by the way? Him like pulling his like.
I
shorts
know, yeah,
halfway
but this is
down.
what they
I
said,
mean,
like, what's he doing?
what
He's
you doing,
moving mad. But anyway, Liverpool, man, looking good. But who's out? Is that broke his leg?
Is it broken?
He broke his leg. They're saying
Yeah.
he's
Oh,
broke
is
his
it
leg.
broken?
Yeah. So he's out for a few
I
months.
didn't know that.
I have the striker talk, man.
What do you reckon?
I didn't know that, man. That shocked me, to be fair. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a bad injury. I mean, obviously Salah's at AFCON as well. So, and this is a busy period
He
for
just
them
got
as
his
well.
goal as well. He just scored.
Yeah.
Wirtz got an
Yeah.
assist.
That was a
He
good
only
goal
came
as
on
well.
at half time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good finish. It was a good
finish,
It was bread and
yeah.
butter for Isak as well.
I feel sorry for him, man.
He scores a goal
Yeah,
and then
that's-
gets. And that, do you
yeah.
know what? I can't believe that challenge weren't punished a bit more. Like that was a.
He didn't even get a
that
booking
was
or anything, did he?
No, he didn't get nothing for
Do
it,
you
mate.
think so?
Mate, honestly, he knows what he's doing. He went through him, man.
Went through-
Like,
crunched
come
him,
on,
yeah.
and he didn't
Yeah,
even
I
get the
know.
ball either. Okay,
I think it's because he thing though, because he scored.
Yeah.
He knows.
It's kind of like.
Yeah.
Well,
Otherwise,
yeah.
that would
Kind
have
of
gone
forgot
VAR
about
a
the card,
penalty.
yeah.
Mate, there was a lot. Did you see Richarlison as well in that game? Did you see Richarlison after he scores that goal?
He's such a weird.
Throttles him.
He's
And
so
I'm like,
weird.
how does he not get anything for that? And then the not Pedro Porro. Who was it? Romero. Just said, what are you doing, man?
Yeah, but you know what? This goes back to the point that you're making. Letting your team down.
Xavi Simmons, mate.
Yeah.
Why are you raking your legs down the back of Van Dijk's
Your international
calf?
teamate as well.
I'll tell you what it was. He
Van
wants
Dijk,
Christmas.
you know Van Dijk's on the
I
game
don't
at
know,
the World
though, you
Cup,
know.
innit?
mate.
I don't genuinely think that challenge is
Nah,
intentional.
Sean, come
No,
on.
genuinely. It's
Van
not
Dijk's gone
intentional.
that way. He's gone that way. And his legs gone like.
No, but if you
it's
look
gone
at
down
the
that way.
speed of it, it's like I feel like he's trying to wrap because he's so small and Van Dijk's so big. It's like he feels like he's trying to wrap his foot around to try and stop the challenge from. But he's so far off of it. It's just in that, like I tell you about speed of the game. When you watch that replay back, you watch at 0.25 miles per
Slow,
hour.
yeah.
It looks like it's worse than
Sean
it is.
doesn't have any red cards, does he? He's
No,
like,
but I mean,
Sean is red. No one's getting sent off.
No, but there's certain.
No, not having it.
No, but
Clean challenge.
No, but you like there's intentional things. Like if you just look at the way he's actually running at the play.
It's dangerous though. Remember, he's rubbed these boots down
I
the back
don't
of his
know,
thigh.
man.
Yeah,
That's-
it's dangerous. It's a bad challenge.
He's put all right. He's got a couple studs at the back of the calf. Like
Put all 6 up there.
Yeah,
I,
but
like,
it's-
I know what you're saying, but
I
I'm
don't.
sorry.
I think he's just trying to cover the left hand side and try to put his foot there. And the speed that they're running at, he's just misjudged it and he's far off it. But some things is like not malicious for me. It's like, are you really?
It
gonna
might
send off
not
the
be
lot of
malicious,
stuff?
but it's still dangerous.
At that
Yeah, but
height.
how though?
You see what I'm saying?
What-
Because
for
it's
It's a
the
calf.
height and it's the calf.
For me, it's that what I have a problem is the height of the foot and how he plants it like that. It's not a natural position at all.
Yeah, but
It's gone to hurt him.
not even
Do you know
like
what? We had this argument with the Caicedo thing
Yeah.
a few weeks ago, and I said to you, Sean, as well. The same
Caicedo,
thing.
you know, he's maliciously intent a lot of the time.
No,
Xavi Simmons is Xavi Simmons
Yeah, but
at that
but
stage
you-
of the
but
game.
you can't
He's
go
gonna
by
be
the
intent to
Yeah,
want to
but
go.
Sean,
and
you
do
can't
Van
always go
Dijk.
by the
It's
a bad
not.
challenge, a bad challenge. And like I said to you guys
Obviously
before, I
you don't
always
base
look at
it
it.
on players,
If
but-
that was on my player, I'd be fuming with that. I'd be
I
fuming.
feel
I'd be
like
vexed with that.
I genuinely think the way that how passionate Frank is about certain things, I'm passionate about how soft this football league has gone. It's so soft. Like
Yeah,
if
but
you
it's-
genuinely
the
think
times are in now, though, man.
Isak is
Yeah.
built like a stick. If you think Isak can't take challenges like that week in week out, that's a basic sliding tackle that's late.
No, from
after
the
challenge.
90s is.
Mate,
From the
mate,
90s.
No,
yeah,
it's
back-
not even the 90s. but
Back
it's
in
just-
85 and that,
No,
and
but
79 back
85.
When
Nah.
Vinnie Jones and that was
broken his leg,
playing.
mate.
Have you seen some of the challenges that
Yeah, but he
were
broke his
played?
leg.
Okay, studs were longer. The grass pitches were terrible. conditions
Yeah.
back then. Challenges, if you've seen the challenges that have been put in back in the days, no one was finished in their career after them
I'm
challenges.
sorry, that challenge from Van Ven was literally a leg breaker.
It did.
No, it's literally, that's what I said, it's literally
but
a
it's-
leg breaker. You
it's-
can't.
it's
Do
very
they go?
frail.
Do they go back and
Nah.
Can they go back and give him a card or a ban for that?
I don't think they will because
They don't do that. Do they do that still?
I don't think they can.
Do you know what? It goes back to what you guys were saying as well. Because he scored. It's because he scored. It takes the sort of
soreness out.
Yeah, it does to a degree. And I know he's broken his leg. And look, I don't think it's not a red card. For me, it's never a red card because you have to go for the ball as a centre back. But at the same time, it's dangerous, man.
He
didn't touch the ball.
He's
Nowhere
cleaned him
near
out.
got the
He's
ball.
cleaned him out. And he scissored his leg. Like you see him.
What's not dangerous? Everyone's gonna have to scissor. How are you supposed to make a
That's
challenge?
not how you tackle.
Okay.
That's not how you.
Let's detach the left leg from someone and let someone dive in with one leg on the right hand side. This is
how you
ludicrous.
tackle.
I'll be honest. You lot are similar
It's just-
ages to me.
Yeah.
I don't understand how people are considering these things as super
He's in the
dangerous.
air like this and he's gone like that.
What it is,
Yeah, but
right?
these things happen,
What
Jay.
it is, right.
No, I get what Sean's saying.
Can I just say, like you said about the pitches, the balls, the boots, everything's evolved in football, right?
So we've all become weaker.
So the pitches have evolved, the boots have evolved, tackling's evolved. Tackling is not what it used to be. You can't tackle in 2025 how you could tackle in 1985, 1990, 95. The rules have changed.
But they're not the same challenges.
No, the art of
These are
tackling has
basic
changed.
challenges.
That's not a basic challenge, breaking someone's leg. I'm
It's
sorry,
not-
I'll never agree with
A
that.
result of someone breaking a leg is
No, listen, if you
the
tackle,
challenge-
you
just-
tackle
Frank
someone in a
just-
certain
Frank-
way, you
Frank-
will break their leg.
Frank just said it's not a red card.
Yeah, it's not a red card.
So if it's a dangerous, so
It
that's
was
the
dangerous.
This is the difference. Xavi Simons is dangerous, yet he rakes the back of a calf, and nothing happens.
I get
But a
what you
challenge
mean.
like his
A
isn't a
broken
red
leg.
card,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
breaks his leg.
Okay.
So where's the balance?
So I'll tell you where the balance is, right? If you had the ball there now, I could tackle you and take the ball and break your leg by knowing exactly how. And I am not a professional football player, but I could also tackle you with getting the ball and not touching you, right?
That's almost virtually impossible at the speed of the game, the way the game's played now.
No, it's not at all.
It's so fast.
These are athletes. They're professional football players. They are like, when you give them the ball, they can put it in the top corner. They know exactly what they're
Well,
doing.
if that was the case, we'd get goals every week, but
No,
we don't
we do.
necessarily
We do get goals every week.
Well, it's a lot harder than people see. I just feel like challenges. It's just very over exaggerated at the moment. I don't understand how. I understand the fact this whole thing of anything that touches someone over ankle level, because Caicedo got sent off for something on the ankle. Now
but
people are moaning about calf rakes. Like it's a calf rake.
You can't.
Yeah, but
you can't raking.
Sean, a rake is
Yeah, but
going
it's
down
not
it. No,
intentional.
but listen, if
Do
you
you think
catch
he's intentional in that challenge?
Yeah.
Well, it's clumsy at best. It's
Yeah.
clumsy at best. Now, if you go down on someone's calf and you rake their Achilles, mate, you do your Achilles, you're
you go.
finished.
I
You're done
know
for a
that,
year,
but
year and a half.
we're playing
It's
football.
endangering an opponent. That's what it is.
Okay, you should watch NFL.
Yes, so that the rules in NFL have changed. You can't tackle. So back in 1980,
Do you know how
could
many
tackle
people
head
come
on.
off? Do you know how many people get injured in NFL matches week to week?
Yeah, if you have an NFL career which is more than 3 years, it's classed as a good career. Why? Because it's
We're
so
playing contact sport,
Right? No.
Jay.
That's
but it's
NFL.
a different
NFL is
sport,
not
man.
a contact sport. It's
It
it's an impact sport. It's not a contact sport. It's an impact. There's two differences.
Well,
Rugby's a contact sport. Football's a contact.
Well, you should see the
NFL's an
people at the
impact
scrummage.
sport.
There's people at the scrummage and the people that are
Lines of scrimmage, yeah.
That is contact sport.
No, it's impact because they actually are
I'm
going
telling
for
you.
They're
impact.
talking about rugby in American football.
No, but I'm just saying this. I just
just
think the
gotta-
game's gone, man. I think it's soft, man.
gone.
I genuinely think it's gone.
Game's gone.
No,
mate.
it's definitely softer. It's definitely softer.
so
In yeah.
It
but-
evolved. It's evolved, and it is what it is. And it's for player safety.
Anthony Gordon challenge, Trevor Chalobah.
Was it first?
They made a whole. They made a whole
That's a pen.
video.
That's a pen.
That's crazy.
That's a pen. That's
Frank thinks
it's a pen. That's a pen.
Was it second or first half?
It was.
Second off.
I
Second
missed
off.
it. I missed the second
He's
half.
cleaned him
Attacking
out.
down
First
the
off.
I missed the second half. Yeah.
Cleaned him out.
Shoulder to shoulder.
It's not shoulder to shoulder.
It is.
Do you know what?
It's
No, you know
shoulder to
what's
shoulder.
If you watch the replay, Anthony's
Oh,
Gordon.
Chalobah run.
Yeah, Gordon.
Oh yeah, no, that was a penalty.
Bro,
Oh,
Anthony
come on,
Gordon.
Jay.
Sean,
That was a penalty. That was a penalty. That was a
come on,
penalty.
Anthony
Jay.
Gordon's leg bends.
That was a penalty. That was a penalty. That was a penalty.
because
That was a
of the
penalty.
amount of impact
The
he's hitting
barge,
with.
when he just
Yeah,
penalty.
he cleaned him out.
No, that was a penalty. That was a penalty. That was a penalty.
Jay.
That was a penalty. That was a penalty.
I
That was a
don't
penalty.
get this stuff.
That was a penalty.
Wait, do you know what it is? If you don't tense your core and don't ground yourself into a challenge, you know when people go side on the byline,
Yeah.
and someone comes into you and shoulder barges you and you go flying. It's the same example with what Gordon's doing with a defender. The defender is grounding himself into a side on challenge, shoulder to shoulder, to barge you out of the way.
Broke him. He was like,
because he hasn't tensed, he hasn't tried to ground himself.
Yeah, because he saw the challenge coming.
No, he's supposed
He's
to.
invited the challenge.
You're trying to protect. You should try to protect yourself.
Yeah.
From getting weight.
For me,
I thought it was a penny.
that was a pen for
Oh,
me.
I think
That was
I
a-
don't even support
I-
Newcastle.
yeah.
Sorry,
No,
that's
it
a
is.
pen.
Yeah.
When they didn't give it, I
No,
said,
it was a pen. It was a pen.
Because you'll see now, if Anthony Gordon actually tries, I'm talking about not placing position wise or changing the position of both players, exactly stay in the same place, and him actually tensing his core and grounding himself with maybe the other foot.
Yeah.
He would balance off the energy. Like, it's about energy. It's the impact. He will stop the impact.
Maybe he looked for it as well.
So he's
That's what I'm saying.
literally
He
just-
saw the challenge
it's
coming,
like-
so he thought, "Let me relax."
It's like relax
and he
my whole
got
body.
blitz off
But
the
that's what
ball.
happens. You relax your whole body. You're asking for the challenge. If that's the case. For me, I think it's ludicrous. But that's my opinion, isn't it?
But yeah, we've got to move on. This time is getting on.
Yeah.
All right, Arsenal. We've got another scrape through again. But with Gyökeres, what's going on with Gyökeres, Marty, man?
What do you mean?
He's just it's not happening, is
Mate,
it?
listen, he ain't going to score in every game. He scored a penalty, he took the penalty well. Listen, he's acclimatising to Arsenal. He has scored goals. I think at the end of the season, we'll see. I think I'd like to say that he'll probably have 20 in all competitions.
This season.
I think so, a push.
20 goals and assists.
No,
Or 20 goals.
20 goals. 20 goals. I know, listen, I know there's a lot of football left to play. There's a lot of football. We're in a lot of competitions. And I think you will see.
What's you lot's top six?
What top 6 players?
Predictions for where it's going to finish at? Because we're at halfway at the season basically now. What's your predictions for top
Arsenal,
six?
City. I do want to say Chelsea, but they're inconsistent. I do. But
Villa are 7 points clear of Chelsea already.
I'm gonna go Arsenal, City,
Liverpool.
Villa will be in there. Newcastle.
So, but I'm talking about in that place. Newcastle 11th, by the way,
Newcastle.
and they're 10 points off.
And they're
off
still in the
Villa.
Champions League as
Newcastle. I'm gonna go Newcastle.
That's the bold statement. Tommy said this as well. I'm like, Tommy,
Newcastle.
are you
Nah,
sure you
trust
know
me.
where Newcastle
No,
are?
Newcastle.
And they haven't played difficult fixtures.
You lot will do because you lot are just that.
Yeah, but you need to tell me where. Are you telling me Villa are third?
Yeah, I'm going Villa third.
And you tell me Newcastle?
No. So, are you wanting precise
Yeah, I
order?
want it
All right, sorry. So
precise
Arsenal's going to win the
Arsenal
league.
League, City.
City, Villa third. I'm going Villa third.
Villa
Yeah,
third.
Villa third. I think you lot get fourth.
Yeah.
Chelsea
So
fourth.
Liverpool fifth.
Yeah.
Liverpool fifth. Newcastle sixth.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Do you not think there's any surprise packages from Palace or Brighton? Or
Nah, they'll drop off. Palace in Europe as
Yeah,
well.
Palace will drop
Yeah,
off.
no, Palace are struggling.
They're struggling, man.
And Palace will qualify in Europa League as well. I
And they
think
ain't got a
they'll
big
get
enough squad to
Cover it.
What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think Arsenal, City, then it's tough there at that next. I think Villa will drop off a little bit. I'd like to say Chelsea, then Villa, then I would say Liverpool, then Man U. But it's what they've got in front of them now and their injuries and what they've got on their bench to now, obviously the AFCON, which I didn't take into consideration when I made my prediction slightly earlier about Man U being up there. And obviously the Mainoo situation, listen, January transfer window, it's going to be interesting to see
Yeah,
who
it
buys
is.
who.
Yeah.
And that is going to play a big difference. I mean, listen, if Palace buy well, which I can't see them, they might lose Gay. Someone comes in, you could see Liverpool come in 40 million just to get the job done. You don't know. That will.
Man United are in for Semenyo.
Yeah, but
apparently.
I think
won't
he's going
get
to end up at Liverpool. I think so. I actually think Liverpool are going to. I think it'll be.
You reckon they're gonna spend money
I think
again?
City are going to win the league. I think Arsenal will finish second. I think Liverpool will finish third, and I think Villa or Chelsea will finish fourth.
Liverpool third. Nah.
I think Liverpool will come back and
can't see
start
it.
getting some points. Yeah, I think Liverpool will start. Yeah, second half of the season, I think they'll pick up a lot of points. And like I said, if they go and get a couple of signings in January, which there's rumours that they will, some big signings, I think Liverpool will finish in the top 3-4. But I still think
Because of the signings or because they're going to catch form?
both.
Who do you think Nick's fifth then?
Fifth, I think.
'Cause I think we still got 5 as the champions.
I think it will be. I think fourth or fifth is going to be Aston Villa and Chelsea. Fourth and fifth.
Yeah.
And I think sixth. I don't think we're finishing sixth. To be fair, I think it will be maybe Newcastle or.
There's so much. There's
Yeah.
not even any points separating 10th, 11th.
It's
So
close.
like 6th. That's what I'm saying. It takes one run of games like what Villa have done for one of these teams to put themselves in and around it.
I think by the end of January you'll see the top two quite.
From
Yeah,
15th,
that's what I think.
from 15th to 6th, it's 5 points.
Yeah.
That's 15.
16th to 6th, yeah,
Jesus.
it's 5 points. Yeah,
It's
at the
crazy.
moment, yeah. So yeah, it's very very tight. But as Marty said, I think January is going to be a very big January for a few teams. So I think it's depending on who gets who, that's when we can make a better assumption. And like you guys said, now over the Christmas period, this is when the real nitty gritty starts. You know what I mean? And 3-4 games from now, I think you'll be able to see what the league table
What's
is really
going
looking
on?
like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to the Arsenal game now. Odegaard.
Yeah.
Eze or Odegaard? Who starts?
In what game?
Any game. Does Odegaard just walk back into the squad after the run Eze's had when he's
hasn't he?
injured?
Is it the past couple games though?
Is it a manager's favourite thing? Is he going off form? Because Odegaard, he done it again. Gyökeres made the run. I'm saying play him the ball. Play him the ball. He's gone left. He's gone right. Then he's played it. It's too late. Whereas Eze is a bit quicker.
I think, listen, you're going to find naturally games like tomorrow night. Well, you've got the Carabao Cup. I think you'll play Eze. Then you're going to have. We've got games Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday. I don't think you're going to play both players in both. What you've got is a squad rotation. You've got two players that can play in the 10 position.
But you want to win the league.
And you're going to, if you want to win the league and you want to go far, listen, if you want to win competitions, full stop, you need to rotate your squad and you're going to need to play these players. And listen, if you're an Eze and you're playing Carabao Cup and FA Cup games or Champions League games, etc., it's going to have to. And listen, that's
But you
without
want to put your
injuries.
strongest squad in the competition you're going for. Yes, you want to win a cup, but you want to win the Premier League.
Yeah, but can you differentiate who's better between them two really?
Right
But as
now.
of right now, I prefer Eze in the team.
Yeah.
But he's also been struggling for the past couple of weeks.
He was out of position against Villa. Very
Remember
out of
the
position.
teams. This is where the team is lacking. Or in and around our defense was weaker. There's certain factors that's going to change the way he plays.
Yeah.
There's different players in that don't know the team or stuff like
Well, the
that.
higher pressure possession-based play of Gabriel is a lot different.
And you're naturally going to get games as well where he might start Odegaard and he might not be good, and after 60 minutes Eze comes in, or likewise vice versa. You get that with players. That's what it's about. He's bought both of these players instead of. I think now Arteta, instead of trying to fit Eze into this team as a left-sided player against Villa,
Don't
he
work.
realised that this is against better opposition. You will get caught out.
To be fair, I think what Jordan's mainly asking is Champions League final. Let's say Arsenal against whoever. Who are you starting in that number 10 position?
In an ideal world, I'd like to start Eze. I know what Odegaard does for the team, but look, I'll tell you when we're in the final at the end of the season, I'll tell you my answer because I
would
already
you
know
start?
based on form.
Watching Arsenal, yeah, who would you... and going off how Gyökeres plays, the striker we're playing, who would you start?
It's for me. It's the scenario that you're in at the moment. It's like when you've got your fully fit team, how Eze plays with the starting team, with your defense being sewn up, assured. Maybe you get a little bit more at Eze centrally and a little bit more attacking wise, but what you get from Odegaard is what Odegaard gives you, but whether or not it's good enough to break down these bigger sides in later ends of the tournament is the question, isn't it? That's what it is. But yeah, I'd stick with Eze like it is at the moment. I'd stick with Eze if it works well with the first team, and if he has we've got so many games to get to until we get to that Champions League running. So it's like. Form is it's like with the whole England squad selection. I'm like form towards the end of the season is going to affect
it's going to
the
dictate
squad.
everything. Yeah.
So the same way it's going to affect you lot. If
You might pick up an injury.
Gyökeres might go on a 10-goal
Rampage.
Yeah,
I know
let's
it can't
be realistic here.
I know, but I'm just saying it could be anyone.
It could happen. No,
Like
listen.
you don't know who's going to be better out of Trossard and Martinelli. Martinelli might go on a run and he start performing and say.
But he's
"We're
been
gonna
better off
start
coming off the
Martinelli."
bench.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But there was a point that Trossard was. There was a point that Trossard. Things change in football very
that's
quickly.
true, yeah.
And form, it's like Morgan Rogers at the moment. He's on fire. Like he's got to go in that England team. But then he might pick up an injury, so he might not be anywhere near the England setup. He might continue this form for the rest of the season, and then
he's going to put off very big questions.
It's a very exactly, and that's how it goes. So
I think it's been a weird season for players, though. There's been no one that's been outstanding.
Just Haaland.
Continuously, it's
Apart from
just
Gabriel and Saliba.
Apart
Just
from
Haaland.
Haaland.
No, I'm being honest. apart from
Gabriel's been
Gabriel and
out
Saliba.
for half the season so far, Marty.
No, he hasn't.
He's missed like the last 5-6 games, mate.
It's not half the season.
It is so far.
a
Yeah.
third of the season.
Yeah. How many games you played? 16.
He's missed
15
about
in
4
Champions
games.
League. Champions League, played 6 Champions League
4
games.
Premier League games. He's missed about 4 Prem games.
Yeah, there's 15 Premier League, 16 Premier League games. 6
How many
Champions
games
League
has he missed recently in the
Carabao
Premier League?
Cup, FA Cup.
5, 6 games?
4
6, 7
games.
games?
Yeah, 4 games.
What, 4 Premier League games he's missed?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Check it. 4 games.
Check it out, man.
I want him.
Check it. I swear he's been out. I feel like he's been out for like 2 months already.
By the way, Salah just snatched the winner for
His last international break. It's the
4
last
games.
international
November.
break. November.
That's
Last
when he got injured.
Yeah.
Missed Everton.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
he got
what
missed
it was.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
so
was,
it's
it
just
was,
4
it was,
games.
yeah.
Everton Wolves.
Miss Bruges, Miss Villa, Miss Brentford, Miss Chelsea, Miss Bayern, Miss Tottenham.
Oh well, maybe not 4.
I was gonna say, yeah.
1,
He's
2,
missed 7
3,
he's missed 8
4,
games.
Oh, 8. Fuck.
Oh,
5,
last year,
6,
the 8
6
games.
Prem games.
Yeah, so that's half the season almost. That's a third of the season.
It's
A third of the
38
season.
games.
No, he's at the. You said him and Saliba have been the 2 best performers in the league this
Yeah, they
season.
have. In Europe,
But Gabriel's
probably.
missed a third of the season so far, so he can't be in that list in my opinion. It's got to be a player that's played pretty much every game.
He's missed
And at the moment, for me, the best player in the league so far by a country mile has been Erling Haaland. It's not even close.
Declan Rice.
He's missed 6.
Declan Rice, yeah,
missed
Declan
6
Rice
Premier
been up
League
there.
games.
6
Yeah,
Premier League games.
yeah,
Okay,
Declan
cool.
Rice been up there as well.
Guys, we got to wrap it up because Marty's got to go. Sorry, we're blaming Marty.
It's in the time, man. Time's run out.
All right, guys, that was the episode. Please like, subscribe, comment. And yeah, that was the Christmas episode. Merry Christmas as well, man.
Yeah,
God
Merry
damn.
Christmas, guys.
We've been having, it's been
Another
still
year.
going off in here today. We've had laughs, we've had silky jumpers, we've had the Grinch.
We've had meltdowns.
And we've had James Corden.
We had James Gordon, man. Stone busy in the building. James Gordon. And I'm looking like Santa.
Yeah.
Oi, do you know what?
Friday.
Do you know what I love what you've done for this episode?
What's up?
You even did your beard like Santa as well. Do you do that on purpose?
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh man.
That was the episode, guys. Please, yeah, be back next week. We're going to do the team of the season, as my new host said.
I'm just giving ideas here, guys. We're at the midway break. I'm just giving ideas. We're creating ideas live on the episode. So
I'm
yeah.
only joking.
He's trying to take my job, isn't he?
All right, that's it, guys. See you next week, man. Peace.